So, hello there, YouTube. And I have not really posted anything in forever, which probably doesn't matter because I have basically zero active subscribers, anyways. But I gotta start this video somehow. The occasion is the following. I've just watched this podcast episode, like a video basically, rather, by Cal Newport, where he talks about a method to attain excellency. And a part of me, like, I got really mad when I watched that. And I wanted to figure out exactly why I got so mad when I watched that. Because I thought the advice was fine. It was like a lot of rambling to ostensibly then say for 5 minutes or so, or in 5 minutes or so, that what you should do is you should try harder and harder every day and then build your skills up one step at a time. I mean, revolutionary stuff. But what really pissed me off about it is just like the timing of it all. Like the more I watch content like that, the more I feel like what kind of nonsense are you trying to sell us people? Really. The issue with hard effort and becoming excellent is that the pipeline of hard fucking effort is broken. If I train now to become excellent in something, that'll take 2 or 3 years. I do not know whether there's anything I can do with that excellency in 3 years. Right? Whether it's a completely useless skill at that point, so it has no meaning to myself or the world, certainly I do not know whether there's any economic value to it. And if and the truth here is, if I want to get out of a bad spot in my life, particularly economically, then I need perspective. I do need perspective, and that's the thing that is missing here. It's so annoying that all these productivity YouTubers, they still pretend as if that perspective pipeline would work, but it does not. I worked like 3, 4 years to become a software developer and to get good at that, and I still work on getting good at that. I am reasonably passionate about that, but every skill I build is basically made obsolete. Now we can argue whether it's really obsolete, right? But it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter whether AI can do this better than a good human or whether it's still necessary. The culture of everyone involved, like basically the entire conversation surrounding jobs, surrounding software development, but also other aspects of the knowledge work sphere is just like, yeah, whatever. Once the AI can do it, we should just like abandon all skills that are the fundamental skills for that particular um, domain that we're talking about, that particular job, and we just say screw it to everyone who worked hard, because the people that already have the positions and the power, they can have a little bit more fun and produce shit a little bit faster and just feel more in control and like just put in less effort, and they're like, fuck you people. That's the reality of it. What the fuck are we talking about? You broke the pipeline. It's not even AI companies. It's the culture. I didn't realize how incredibly uh, uh, um how incredibly what's the word? Whatever. I didn't know my shirt looked like this. Um, where was I? Anyways, here's the point. The pipeline is fucking broken. It's completely broken, 100%. And that is not a decision that is just made by the CEOs and the managerial class and by the AI companies. It's a decision that people in the middle positions, senior developers, and people in higher up in the hierarchy, like script writers and um, there's in cybersecurity professionals, and even fucking science communicators. They make the choice of using the technology instead of giving younger people, or even just people. I'm not a younger person anymore. I'm just almost middle-aged guy who's still trying to make it in life. But they're not giving people that are disenfranchised or that have very little chances in life or very little participation in our general wealth and the advantages of our society a chance, and rather they shit out their work. And then they're like, I had to do it, or it was so much fun, or it just feels so good. And I'm like, you are breaking, through your actions, you're breaking the pipeline. And that's the other thing that made me mad. When I heard about fucking Hank Green using AI for his goddamn scripts. And I'm like, you cannot be even a little bit serious here. You can't be serious, right? Firstly, the man is clearly in a left-wing bubble. He's just like completely he misreading obviously the audience that he has. But I mean, he didn't confess to it. People figured it out. But still, he's taken that risk, right? He's going against the grain in secret of the cultural circumstances in which he thrives, which I think is insane. But more importantly, he's got no reason and no excuse to use AI. All he needs to do is use like his decades of experience to shit out a script which he can in a very short amount of time. And what he can't do without AI is clearly too much. And if he wants to do more, then he should just hire a person, or he should just accept that he's got enough. He's got his face plastered all over the internet. He's got fucking enough. And that's another one of these things. Like, really, you're in the position to stop. You are in the position to just share the wealth and share opportunities. And the best way to do that, as somebody in a senior position or in a position of fame and wealth, is to not use this technology in spite, or rather instead, of using human help. Or just to accept that things are a little bit slower and then you produce less. You've got enough. Give the world a chance to catch up. Give people a chance to actually build things and live their lives. Young people, or people that give a damn about writing and research and what else is there to do. If you're so jaded that you don't want to fucking write your script yourself, then get the fuck out of the way. Stop fucking it up for the rest of us. You do not need a technology to re-enlighten the flame of passion for your craft. You need to take a break, and if you've got the money to take the break, then just fuck off. Like, I really just don't get this. I really just do not get this. That we all sit here and pretend as if the issue was just evil corporations and not all the people in the middle who constantly go like, oh my god, we can't leave, the young people behind, the juniors, the people that are coming up. We need to do something. Always demanding that we do something, never really defining what the fuck it is. But then jumping at every chance to make your life just a tiny bit better as if it wasn't already good enough. Just because you're too lazy to do a job that you can do perfectly well without AI. Hank Green is just a symptom of that. But I think he's absolutely a great great example of how perverted all of this is. And it's getting even more perverted to circle back to come back to the Carl Newport thing. When at the same time people tell me about excellence in deep work in building something in life. You cannot build something in life if it takes 2 years to build the fucking thing and you've got a planning horizon of 1 month. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. Just not. You gotta fix the system. You gotta fix the pipeline. And one way to fix the pipeline is that you think before you use a technology, certainly before you use it in secret, to give yourself a speed boost where it's not necessary. You got to think before you promote a technology, and if you want to keep opportunities open from people that come after you, then you should be the one that provides those opportunities and that keeps the pipeline open by just refusing to use these tools. If you don't have that power, whatever, I can't blame somebody that doesn't have that power. Right? I can't, and I won't. But I can be very mad at somebody like Hank Green. And I can also be mad at Cal Newport because he's also talking about how we should absolutely embrace that technology in coding. So fuck these people. Fuck them all. Have a good day.